Hi there everybody, it's Verity here from inkybutterfly.wordpress.com. Thank you for joining me today for another card tutorial. And today we're going to work with the Borders to Background photopolymer stamp set. Fabulous, really like this. And I'm teaming it with So Sentimental just because it is just a fantastic. I use this so much either on with the stamp set or the dies, so it's a really fabulous set to have. So that's what we're doing today, and the card we are making is this, and of course we're just going to use slightly different colours. Okay, so we've got a Flirty Flamingo card base here. We're using Petal Pink and Soft Sea Foam to create the background, and we've just got the Papa Black there just to tie everything together. So in the whole spirit of mixing it up, we're going to use a Pear Pizzazz card base. I'm going to keep the black element in. We're going to stamp on this piece of cardstock. I've already die cut a vellum piece from the Stitch So Sweetly to go with our sentiment. Okay, so in fact let's just get the sentiment done in Memento black ink. So this is a lovely sentiment, sending healing hugs, and how appropriate that's been over the last year. Okay, oh, I even checked that was right way up and then I turned it around. Anyway, it doesn't matter because we're going to die cut it anyway. And these are the sort of the labels, if you like, that go with the Stitch So Sweetly set, and that just goes around there like so, and we can get that die cut. Might as well do that now, get it out of the way, and then we'll do our stamped background. Just using my cut and emboss. Now of course if you don't have a die cut machine, you can of course freehand cut a panel for this. Or use a circle punch or a label punch or something like that if you have it. So just adding that to that vellum there, ready to stick to our card when we are ready. Our white panel measures 3 3/4 by 5.5, and I've just got some paper behind the card there, just to because we're going to be stamping over the top, and this is just plain copy paper, which means I can just about see my grid lines underneath there and check that that is straight. I've got eye blocks with the hearts and the sort of stripes already mounted, and just because we can, we're going to swap the colours around, and I'm going to do the stripes in pink because I can, and the hearts in green because I can. Okay, so if you're looking for something, maybe the pink's a bit feminine though, I guess, but maybe substitute the pink for another colour. You could actually make this into a more masculine feel card quite easily. Okay, so I've actually stood up to get my head over the top of this, so I'm now above you guys looking down. I'm going to put that layer, sorry, that stamp right at the top. I wanted it a bit higher really, but it'll be fine. There we put one down the bottom. It's a large stamp, you want to make sure that you're pressing over the whole thing. And normally I would take my stamp to the ink pad, but because these are so large, I actually find it's easier to I've got this grid paper here and this is all wonky, isn't it? This is roughly going in the middle. You've got the option to move it around a bit so you get different portions of the stamp on the cardstock. Well, it's going to look a little bit like you've lined it up. Okay, so top, bottom, middle, and then we're going to put a line of these in between. I am just eyeballing this, there is no measuring going on whatsoever. Oof, not super sure that's very straight, but looks right. Oh, wow, phew, almost dropped it right on top. I'm going to twist that round because I've got the same portion. I did it again then. In the middle of that one. There we go. Right, so those are our pink stripes. And we'll bring in the soft sea foam for the hearts. And as you can probably see, we're just going to fit those in between our stripy bits. So there's different images in that set. So if you didn't like this particular look, you could swap them out for one of the other ones. Do like petal pink and soft sea foam do go very nicely together. Right, last one. And of course the other thing is I am doing this by hand with blocks. The other option of course is to use the Stamparatus tool, and I have done that on a previous video. And there we are, there's our background. Right, I can sit back down now. So all we need to do now is layer things together. So our black layer is 3 7/8 by 5 5/8. And we'll put that over there. And this can go straight onto our card base. Three sides lined up. And just reinforce that top crease that you want to do for tentfold cards, just so that they don't do the splits on you. We can now add our sentiment. Just keep it, keep any glue that you use to the back of the white cardstock on the stamp, so that it doesn't show through your vellum. And you've got sort of options here. I do for these, when I've done a background and I've stamped it, I do quite like to have that showing, so I like to put my sentiments low down on the card like this. And then I thought that the matte black dots were the perfect embellishment for this, and it just makes that black pop even more. And if you do a cluster of 3, they naturally obviously make a triangle, and that really draws your eye into the centre of the into the middle where the sentiment is. So that's a little design thing, and odd numbers always look better to the human eye as well. Okay, done. Very, very simple layouts today, just a bit of layering and some nice background stamping for a really simple get well card. Okay, thanks ever so much, everybody. As always, if you click on the little down arrow, there'll be links to all the products I've used to make the cards today, and they will go straight to the online shop, so they can go straight into your little basket. Okay, thanks ever so much, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.